Hi, this is Di, the bass playing mom, and today I am reacting to funny memes. Funny memes for bass players or musicians, we'll see. My job is to show you the memes, and your job is to pick your favorite one. I saved my favorite for last. See if it's your favorite. Let me know down below. Here's our first meme today. So the band usually sets up on the stage in the corner. I've been there. The first rule of, did say drumming, now it says bass, is that if you make a mistake, turn and look angrily at the, did say bass player, now it says drummer. I have not been able to pull that off. I've tried to give the drummer the mean mug, you know, but my mean mug is not very convincing. My look always ends up looking like I'm just trying to be coordinated, like, when your drummer invites you over for a barbecue. I have not seen a barbecue snare drum, have you? It's a gas barbecue snare drum. I kind of need one of those actually. I didn't think of it. See my amp? It's like all the way over here, so it's on the floor and you can't really see it. If I had a fake amp to set it on top of, it'd be right here and you'd be able to see it really well. They make ones that are like refrigerators for your snacky snacks. Ugly drummer? No problem. Lose them with our fog machines from $29.95. All right, it's not a fog machine. It's a haze machine. Fog machines roll down at the bottom. Haze machine goes up into the lighting. So, what is your opinion about the haze machine? I need to know what you think about the haze machine because it is so controversial in my house. I kind of like the way the lights look with the haze. To you, is it too much showbiz? Like, are lasers and haze cool? My son's band, oh my gosh, the last show I went to, lots and lots of lasers and haze. What do you think? In a show in a venue, what do you think about in church? Let me know down below. All right, that's not the kick drum. That's a timpani, and they're very expensive. An onion is the bass player of food. You would probably not enjoy it solo, but you'd miss it if it wasn't there. I can't eat onions. I can only eat green onions, and if I couldn't, you would miss it. Always be yourself. Unless you can be a bass player, then be a bass player. It's true. I was home last Sunday with a migraine, and I was in bed watching the stream, and my drummer was playing bass, so there's never enough bass players. Okay, I think I saw this one before, but it's worth repeating. Hey, we should put some music on the front of our menu. Okay, what should I use? Whatever's probably fine. Can you sing it with me? Dun 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 da 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 da. Those years in choir pay off. Yeah, that's the Flintstones theme song. That does not have a lot to do with Amadeus. And I was driving over the mountains in California to visit my friends, and they were the hills that the Flintstones are based on, because it's out of California. That look you give whenever the drummer messes up. Again. My favorite is like when you're playing a 4/4 song, but now it's 5/4, just randomly. Music never gets any easier. You just get better. Remember, the music you struggle playing today will someday be your warm-up routine. Keep up the hard work. Okay, that's not a meme. That's just encouragement. So, take it to heart. All right. She asked for a new mixer in the kitchen. I can't understand why she's not talking to me now. Okay, I'd be so happy if that mixer showed up in my kitchen. Wouldn't you? Things I do in my spare time. Play bass. Look at basses. Research basses. Talk about basses and bassists. Watch someone play bass. Think about basses. It's pretty accurate, yes. Can you sing it with me? Lucy in disguise with diamonds. Okay, I don't know what this is. Why is there a Boba Fett on a pedal? Somebody please tell me down below why Boba Fett. Okay, your sound check is done. If you need me, I'll be nowhere to be found for the rest of the night. Have you ever tried to find the sound guy after like 15 minutes after sound check? If at first you don't succeed, try doing what the bass player told you to do the first time. Don't be afraid to interact with small bands. Give them a chance. Listen to their music. Discover who they are. Go to their show and tell them how bad they suck. Get drunk and fight the singer in the parking lot. Scream Freebird after every song. Bass player getting ready to play a show. There is a lot of this. I've done that on the steering wheel on the way to the show so that I could run the songs on the stereo and then practice. You know you're a bass player when you slice off the tip of your finger and it does not bleed. I was never like conscientious of my fingers. And then my brother-in-law was moving a table and it sliced his finger and he flipped out. He's like, I'm the bass player. I can't cut my fingers. And now I am so freaked out about that. Like, I really don't want to cut my finger. The drummer after the show, he's got all that gear to put away. The rest of the band's like, party! And we have a surprise guest. Who's here? It's my son Caleb, the keyboard player for The Moon is Flat. Caleb, can you read a meme to us?
Arguing about chord patterns, the guitarist and the keyboardist, and then the drummers just, they got no say in it.
No problem.
They're just watching it go down.
Have you ever had any controversy about chord patterns in The Moon is Flat?
Usually it's between the two guitarists.
Oh.
Because they have to sync up. They've got to line up and play.
That makes
usually
sense.
It's between them. And then not so much patterns, but chord voicings.
Yeah.
Me and Casey, we've had not heated disagreements, but disagreements where it's like, oh, I'm playing an F major 7 and then an E minor, and then he's like, oh, I'm playing A minor and E minor because they lead into each other.
Yeah.
They lead into each other. So we've been playing completely different chords, but they're close enough that it works.
Okay, I spent some time with my son. Now I'm back. Let's continue. It's always Marshall, Marshall, Marshall. Let me know down below if you are old enough to understand what that meant. Some people might not. Yes, I rock out in my car. Yes, I'm aware people can see me. No, I don't care. How my amp volume should work. How my amp volume does work. I think this is how my pots are on all three basses. I hope it's a bass. Have you ever been surprised with a bass as a gift? I have. I was totally surprised. I was admiring this one at the music store where my son worked, and my husband decided that that's what I had to have for Christmas. And he hid it underneath the couch. So I didn't even see that there was this great big bass-shaped package or anything. Yeah, I was totally surprised. What gives people feelings of power? Money, status, slapping an open E string. Google at 8:10 p.m. How to play like Jaco Pastorius. 9:06 p.m. How to treat a dislocated finger. I don't think you'd actually dislocate your finger playing like Jaco, but you might get really depressed trying to get there. Here's Johnny. I put my symptoms on WebMD. It told me I needed to buy a new bass. When the drummer's supposed to end the song, but he didn't. Oh my gosh, I was just watching one on the internet where the drummer went to end the song, but it wasn't over. He did the whole like ending crash out, and then went back into the rhythm and then played the crash out again. It was awesome. First there was peanut butter and jelly, then peas and carrots, and then the greatest duo of all time, the 8x10 Ampeg, and a flight of stairs. where I'm playing right now, we don't have a ramp. And I keep campaigning. I'm like, gonna need a ramp. But this is my favorite meme of the bunch. Tell me if it's your favorite. Which one's your favorite? Did I get it right? Did I get it wrong? Here we go. Me, I would like to buy a piano. Yamaha. Okay. Me, I'd also like to buy a motorcycle. Do you know where I can find a good one? Yamaha. You're not gonna believe this. Yamaha so dominates the National Association of Music Merchants now. Now that Fender and Gibson pulled out, oh my gosh, everything's Yamaha. And it is fun. My keyboard player right now is playing a Yamaha. It's pretty cool. Those are my favorite batch of memes for this week. Let me know what you think down below. Check out this video where I watch some other memes, or this video that YouTube picked out just for you.